girlfriend. Going into camp, we all thought we would grow and change in new and familiar ways, like we always do. We did workshops daily, and as usual, these workshops strengthened my authentic spiritual self. Some of these workshops really touched me, two of them in particular. These two shaped my week. The first one was to find how we had the ability to grow even through conflicting issues in life. The workshop was to journal our issue in detail with how we felt to get it off our chests. Next, we passed the entry to the right in the circle. The job of this person was to black out any emotion, good or bad. We passed the entries 2 more times under the same instructions. The next time we passed the entry, the person was to take the facts and turn them into positive statements. After the person changed all the facts, we collected our own entry back and read them out loud. This allowed for us to find positive affirmations for ourselves based on the experience we wrote about. My affirmation is, I am a free individual.
Nice.
The other workshop we did that I really enjoyed was in order to find God qualities in ourselves that we don't always recognize. We wrote these God qualities on a small mirror. Next, we went around holding our God qualities in front of our hearts and reading and explaining them to the group. If and when someone agreed with what we said, they held their mirror up to be a reflection. This workshop was based on the quote, "It takes one to know." Finding God qualities in ourselves and seeing them exist in others showed that no matter how bad we are feeling about ourselves, there's always something to be proud of. On top of these workshops, we had plenty of free time for free expression. During this time, we did hikes and did whatever we felt called to do. One of the nights we had an event called One Love Night. Here we learned about other religions by interfaith teens who spoke about their religions and allowed for us to ask questions. After this, we went into a giant drum circle where all campers and advisors alike played musical instruments and danced around. That was pretty fun. Wednesday night was supposed to be empowerment night. This is where we would do a workshop with the rest of the group separated into gingers. But during free time, before dinner at around 5:30, we were rounded up and met in the amphitheater. This is where Reverend Keith Cox, one of the main administrators, informed us that the fire that had been burning since Monday had taken a turn. Camp was being evacuated. Right as I heard these words, I felt my heart sink. What does this mean? Is camp over as we know it? We had time to eat dinner and gather our stuff of importance. It was weird because the previous workshop we did was about letting go of our baggage. After evacuating, we arrived at Hemet High School, the Red Cross emergency location. We stayed the night there and then loaded onto buses once again and headed to the nearest center, the Palm Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Once there, we were told camp was over and that our advisors were working out travel plans. Tears began falling from every eye in the room. For the first time in camp history, camp was ending 3 days early. For the first time in camp history, Empowerment Night was being worked through physically by overcoming our fears and being brave in the face of our lives being threatened. This year's camp experience definitely proved to us how strong and worthy all of us are. It is definitely an experience I will never forget. Thanks to all of you.